Interspecies Cultural Study 101. Excerpts from Blank's diary. Some names are crossed out for privacy reasons. 0xxx23xx. Sunny. Dear Diary. I can't believe it. Chris name modified for privacy. Why are their names so hard to pronounce? Confess to me. I've told you this already. But we've been flirting for the past few months. Although the humans have very weird courting rituals. I found his attempts adorable. Today, he took me out to this fancy human restaurant. I didn't know there were any in this city. The analog lighting, called a candle, gave off this yellowish-orange light. I was a bit surprised that the humans still used fire for their lighting. But Chris explained that they only used it for special occasions, and apparently it was romantic in their culture. I ordered a spaghetti, thin strands made of a powdery plant mix called flour, topped with a sauce made from meat and a type of fruit called tomato. Though Chris insists that it's a vegetable, and Chris ordered a beef steak. The food was fine, a bit citrus-y for my taste. Anyway, after the dinner, we went for a walk beside the river. I was enjoying the lights when Chris put his arms around my shoulder. I was a bit surprised at first. But I eased into his embrace, and he whispered to me in a soft voice. I really like you, blank. My heart felt like it was going to leap out of my chest. Oh my stars, oh my stars, oh my stars, oh my. So there you have it, diary, we're officially a couple now. I can't wait to see the faces of the other girls at work. 0xxx23xx. Sunny dear diary, it's been a few weeks since Chris and I started dating. My stars, he is so different from the men from my species. And I mean that in a good way. If all human men were like Chris, then I'm going to be deathly jealous of those human girls. When I talk to him, he gives me his total attention and he actually listens. Then there's how considerate he is. He notices how grumpy I am when I wake up and gets me a coffee. Thank the stars the humans brought this drink with them to the Federation every morning. And then this time when I texted him telling him that I was too exhausted after work and was going to just have a nutrient bar for dinner, he came all the way over to my flat and cooked for me. Ah, I love him so much. I'm telling you, the way he treats me is nothing like the Illyri men. Why couldn't the humans have joined the Federation sooner? 1xxx23xx. Cloudy dear diary. Today my sister blank called me on the holo. She told me that the whole family is dying to meet Chris. Being the youngest sister in the unit gets so annoying sometimes. Especially when everyone keeps asking me when I'll get myself a boyfriend. Mother blank says that I should invite him over for Third Stars Eve. But I'm scared all their yapping will scare Chris away. I guess I'll ask him if he is willing to come over for the celebration. But I'm not staying overnight. Sleeping with Chris and all my sisters in the same room. No thanks. 1xxx23xx. Sunny dear diary, today blank asked me how Chris and I were doing. That sly American had been gunning for Chris ever since he joined our department. I mean, I don't hate her or anything. But can't she just wait until we've gone steady for a bit longer? I get it. Humans are the hot new thing in the Federation. But my stars, this is such an expletive move. Chris hasn't shown any interest in her, though, which I'm happy about. Don't want to have to ward away every horny female in the entire department to have some quality alone time with Chris. We've only been dating for 4 months. And I haven't had enough of his sole attention. 0xxx23xx. Rainy dear diary. Oh my stars, it happened. He invited me to his flat. It just happened and it was wonderful. I don't know how even to begin to describe it. Content edited out. Inappropriate for classroom setting with that kind of performance. I wonder how big human family units are. 0xxx23xx. Sunny dear diary. What? The expletive? Today I asked Chris about his family unit. He said he has a brother and a sister. That was when I started to realize something very wrong. I have 22 sisters and 16 brothers, though all of my brothers have since moved out. He only has 2 siblings. Something is definitely not right here. So I asked him how many mothers he had. He just gave me this look, like he didn't understand what I meant. I asked him again, and you know what he said. 1, he only has 1 mom. I need time to digest this. 0xxx23xx. Sunny dear diary. So I searched it up. Apparently humans are monogamous. Not biologically, mind you, but they've all, mostly, agreed to just have one mate for life. I ask on the interspecies forum. And pretty much every other species has a family unit, a harem, a brood, or just a free-for-all. But not the humans, they have just one mate. When I told my family unit about this, and they were very confused. Blank asked me how I'm supposed to raise all the children. Mother Blank was concerned about how we're supposed to pool our wealth together with just the two of us. Even father joined in the conversation, and he just asked, why? He also asked if it's because humans didn't have the stamina for multiple mates. But that's not the point. Oh stars, why does it have to be so complicated? 1xxx23xx. Rainy dear diary. Today Blank, the American, tried to flirt with Chris again. Chris told her that he already has a girlfriend, and Blank said she doesn't mind. Chris just gave her this look like he was weirded out by it. I'm weirded out by his reaction. We cuddled in my flat after work. And I asked him why he didn't reciprocate Blank's flirting. He said he loved me and only me. Why would he be flirting with other girls when he has me? Stars, I love him so much. But it's just so weird. It was nice having his sole attention for the past year we've been dating. But for life, it's too overwhelming for me. How am I supposed to live the rest of my life without other girls to share my thoughts with and to help me with childbearing? Not that it matters since the human genome hasn't gone through the compatibility treatment yet. 1xxx23xx. Cloudy dear diary. We had a fight. I told him about our family unit, and I told him I wanted him to see other girls. He told me about human monogamy. But I showed him the studies I've found. They are not biologically monogamous, stars. They cheat and they sleep around, and they wreck homes. But for some reason, Chris just can't get it through his thick skull that they aren't monogamous. He says he's not like that. That he only wants me, only loves me, and only wants to stay with me. I wish he was like the others of his species. I wish he would sleep around. I wish he didn't make this so complicated. 2xxx23xx. Sunny, it's over. I loved you, Chris. I loved you so much. Your smile, the way you ruffled my fur, your touch, your soft kisses, the mischievous twinkle in your eyes. You being considerate, you listening to me like I mattered to you. I will miss you, maybe for the rest of my life. We could have been together forever. But I guess it was not meant to be. Mother Blank says I shouldn't have broken up with you. That I should think with my heart instead of my brain. But I just can't imagine it. I can't imagine being your only mate. I know I would be happy. Like when we dated. But the anxiety of not having a proper family unit keeps me up at night. Your human ways are still too strange for me. I loved you. And I really wish it didn't have to end this way. End of excerpts. Please write an essay discussing your thoughts on human monogamy. Do you think the author should have stayed with Chris? How has the cultural paradigm shifted since? Do you have any personal stories, yourself or someone you know, regarding the differences in culture? Compare and contrast the way interspecies relationship is portrayed in the diary and interspecies relationships now. The essay can be as short or as long as you like. But keep in mind that this essay will count for 10% of your semester grade. The author's name and the link to original text is in the description. Consider tapping the thumbs up and pressing the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video.